Greetings, my fellow YouTubers. I'm Dole, aka the Big D, of Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews, and I decided to be dressed a little bit for this special vid because I just came back from town. Nothing special though, but anyway, happy Halloween, everyone. And today I proudly bring to you my Halloween ranking. Yes. Now, if you have not seen my original one, it's cool and all. This is going to be a brand new revised ranking where you'll see all 11 movies. Again, yeah, there were 11 of them. Even though we got another year to go for Halloween Kills, but hey, it's cool and all. Since I've reviewed all of the Halloween flicks since earlier this month, I'm now going to rank them all, especially for Halloween. So, here we go. Coming in at number 11, at the bottom of the chain, is Halloween Resurrection from 2002. I don't quite care for this much, though I appreciate them bringing back Rick Rosenthal, who directed Halloween 2, which we'll see where that winds up. Back for directing. I just kind of enjoy this, and seeing these guys take like hidden cameras around the old Myers house. Yeah, makes it look like you're watching Big Brother or something. Even though I'm not a Big Brother person, thank you very much. And the loss of Laurie at the beginning, that was another disappointment for me. I didn't approve of that. The cast, more misses than hits. And especially Busta Rhymes, especially when he does all those kung fu moves on old Michael in the end. Yeah. Anyway, that's number 11 for you. Number 10 is Halloween 5, aka The Revenge of Michael Myers. Just simply Halloween 5 from the title card. From 1989, though it's okay in some ways, but I do have some negatives. Though I still like the performances we got from Danielle Harris. Donald Pleasence wasn't too bad. Well, I know people didn't like Tina, but I must say she was an okay character. Don't get me wrong, and don't hate me for this, okay? Because anyway, I just had some complaints, especially with those two cops with the worst music you could ever hear in a Halloween movie. Like I said, it makes it sound like you're hearing the Bulk Skull theme from Power Rangers almost, with different sound effects, though. Can you believe that, people? I can't. I'd much rather hear that than hear that garbage. Seriously. Yeah, but and Rachel's death early on just made this a slight disappointment. Don't get me wrong, I don't hate Halloween 5. It's just that it has a lot of downsides. Thank you very much for your understanding, folks. Okay, coming in at 9 is Halloween: The Curse of Michael Myers from 1995. Now, this one's alright. Still don't quite care much for it. I mean, like Halloween 5, it involves the thorn mark that Michael Myers has. We see right about on his wrist. Yeah, that was kind of a shock. Anyway, and this is where we would see Donald Pleasence one last time. He'd pass away after the film had finished production. After that, and we see a young Paul Rudd in. Of course, he was in Clueless the same year, as a matter of fact. Now, of course, I've only seen the original theatrical version. I know they finally got to put out the special unrated producer's cut, which I know is a little more has some scenes that are a little more different than the theatrical version. And hey, that's understandable, since I've seen the kills courtesy of James from Dead Meat. Yeah. Some of the characters are okay. I just didn't quite care much. The grown-up version of Jamie, I'm gonna say, especially if she gets killed early as well. Yep. Okay, number 8 is it's a little higher than last time, but this weekend I'm going. Well, I think possibly this weekend I'm going to give it a second chance, and that's Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 from 2009. I haven't watched this completely. I've seen a little bit of it, but not all of it. It just didn't catch on with me at first. But however, I am going to give it a second chance, for real. Anyway, I know a lot of my horror loving friends actually enjoy this and like it, especially Colton from Heartbreaker. And well, that's all I can say. I do, but at least you'll be happy to know it'll be the theatrical version I'll be watching, not the unrated version, because I know channels like IFC air the original theatrical versions, and that's good enough to know. My only kind of shock was seeing Sherry Moon Zombie back, considering her character, she killed herself in the first movie, but she's back again as a different character. I know they have a different kid playing Michael Myers. He looks okay, but not good like the first one, though, which we'll see where that movie winds up. But like I said, I'm going to give this a second chance. And if it does any better, maybe next year it might go a little higher. We'll see. Okay, number 7 is Halloween 3 Season of the Witch from 1982. Now, I know a lot of people didn't quite enjoy this because there was no Michael Myers. It was to be the start of an anthology, what have you, but I liked Halloween 3 for certain reasons. I liked the score done by John Carpenter and, I forgot the other guy who helped out with him on that. Tom Atkins was absolutely great, and Dan O'Hurley as Cochran, real good. And of course, we have the ever popular Silver Shamrock jingle. Yeah, sometimes it can be annoying, sometimes it's not. Well, it's not. I'm kind of going to say now that it's not more as annoying as it is later on when the tune starts playing faster in the test room sequence where that kid's mask goes off and unleashes those bugs and snakes and what have you. Yeah, but still, I absolutely did enjoy Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. It was real good. Bit underrated though, but good though. In my opinion anyway. You don't have to take my word for it. Number 6. Now, this was formerly a top 5 fave, but it's gone down just a tiny bit. And that would be Halloween H2O from 1998. I still like this movie for certain reasons. I mean, with Jamie Lee Curtis back as Laurie, but go under a different alias. And seeing a special appearance by her mother, Janet Leigh, from the original Psycho, and rapper LL Cool J, as well as, popular teen actresses Michelle Williams and Joey Lynn O'Keefe, and Josh Hartnett in his first film role. And I gotta say, it was pretty good. I mean, we didn't get too many kills though, unfortunately, but overall, it was still a good movie, especially the ending when Laurie, decapitates Michael's head off, or so we thought it was until they put out Halloween Resurrection. Dadgummit. It's like they say, nobody's perfect. Oh well. But I still liked Halloween H2O. It was pretty good. And to my surprise, I found it was done by Steve Miner, who directed the second, third Friday the 13th movies, as well as House. And then the following year after this, he directed Lake Placid. Yeah, big surprise, huh? Horror lovers. Anyway, Halloween H2O is number 6. Now for the top 5. Number 5 is... this was low, but after watching it again, it's gone up a bit. That's Rob Zombie's Halloween from 2007. At first, I didn't quite enjoy it too much since I actually watched the unrated version first. However, since last year and again this year, it's redeemed itself after I saw the theatrical cut, and I think the theatrical cut's much better. I did like the performance we got from Tyler Mane as the grown-up Michael Myers. The kid who plays the young version of him is pretty good. That's why I liked about this one is we had a better look at the backstory of Michael Myers, and Sherry Moon Zombie as his mom, and William Forsythe as his crazed stepfather, who, of course, let me see if I can remember. He recently appeared in The Devil's Rejects. If you haven't seen my Firefly Family trilogy review and ranking, I'd appreciate you check it out. See, Scout Tara Compton, not too bad. Lori. Danielle Harris, now grown up as Annie. I forgot who played Linda though. She was good. Malcolm McDowell's performance as Dr. Loomis was pretty good. Not quite as good as Donald Pleasance though, but still he's pretty good actually. Anyway, I really did enjoy that. So it's redeemed itself a bit, and well, Halloween from Rob Zombie 2007 is now a top 5 favorite of mine. Now, I especially really didn't get a kick out of young Michael being that bully who was played by Daryl Sabara from the Spy Kids franchise. Yeah, beat him to death with a stick. Yeah, that's pretty darn brutal. Yeah. Okay, number 4 is Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers from 1988. Now, after I recently watched this unedited and everything, I come to like it even more than what I've seen in the edited form. But I absolutely loved the performances we got from the cast. We got Danielle Harris as Jamie, and of course, Rachel was a good character. I did like Donald Pleasance back as Dr. Loomis, especially that shocking cliffhanger at the ending where we see Jamie covered in blood and the clown suit and the mask on. It's like, no! No! Man, that was a shocking twist. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. I couldn't help it. But anyway, I still liked Halloween 4. It's a pretty good sequel. I think it's pretty good. Alright, now for the top 3. Number 3 is, well, this was my recent second fave, but it's now my third, and that would be the original Halloween 2 from 1981. Now, I absolutely loved this. The updated version of the Halloween theme from it is pretty good. I like the opening, especially, well, the alternate take of the ending to the first movie. And Loomis discovers that Michael's gone again. This guy comes out, it's like, what's going on here? And Loomis is like, call the sheriff! Tell him that he was here! What? Were you crazy or something? I've been trick-or-treated to death all night. Loomis is like, you don't know what death is! And Laurie's sent to the Hanfield Memorial Hospital, which I think that's probably one of my favorite aspects about this is the hospital saying. It actually kind of reminds me of the inside of hospitals I've been to long ago. I'm serious, people. Anyway, the cast was pretty good. Lance Guest, who, well, played Jimmy, is pretty good. Most of the characters were hit or miss. Nurse Karen, played by Pamela Susan Shoop, real good. Her death was probably one of the best. The first victim Michael gets is this girl named Alice. Yeah. Cute and all, but too bad she had to go. Well, anyway. Nurse Jill was a good character. And her kill was pretty good too, as a matter of fact. I did enjoy that. But anyway, I actually encountered a video that was taken from the recent Shout Factory Blu-ray, and it had the radio spots. I wanted to hear those. And boy, they had an eerie synthesizer keyboard sound to the Halloween 2 music. That was so eerie. But I liked it though. But anyway, Halloween 2 definitely is worth checking out. I love it. It's pretty good. Okay, number 2. I had this on top for a short time in my first ranking of this I put up. Now it's just gone down to 2, just because I've only watched it one time. But I need to watch this again sometime. And that would be Halloween 2018 from last year. Now, I did rent this earlier this year, and I was blown by it. It was incredible. I liked the theme being back again. I liked the intro with the reverse pumpkin forming, and that was awesome too. And let's see, Jamie Lee Curtis being back. I know they kind of erased everything of the story between the original Halloween and this movie, not making them two siblings anymore. Oh well. But I was fine with that. I didn't mind. We got good performances from Judy Greer, and the rest of the cast was pretty good. It did have humorous moments, but I was fine with that too. And let's see, kind of a little odd turn of events, courtesy of Dr. Sartain, and his death was probably the most killer. Michael, what this one crushing his face like a pumpkin. That was an ooh, that's gotta hurt bit. Yeah. But anyway, I look forward to possibly adding it to my collection if I happen to encounter it. And I've been trying to find it, but I've been unsuccessful in finding it. I've only been finding it on Blu-ray. And I can't get no Blu-rays to play unless I give my PlayStation 3 the encryption code fixed. I'll try and figure out some way, somehow. Know what I mean, folks? Alright, number 1 is, well, you know. You're right. It's the original Halloween. Now, for those of you who didn't see my recent Thrill Me Thursday contribution earlier today, I picked that as my top favorite flick for the big guys for a good flick to watch on Halloween. Yes, John Carpenter's classic, which introduced us to Jamie Lee Curtis, who was great in this. I like Nancy Loomis and PJ Soles as Annie and Linda, and I like Charles Cyphers as Sheriff Brackett. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about him. Excuse me, Brad Dourif was actually good as him in the Rob Zombie Halloween movies. Forgive me, I forgot to mention him. But anyway, and I'm real happy that he'll be returning for Halloween Kills next year. That's going to be great. Let's see, Kyle Richards, who I heard is going to be coming back for the new Halloween Kills as well. Really, I mean, she's grown, but she hasn't aged much since I've seen her, more teenage stuff on the sitcom Down to Earth. But anyway, Brian Andrews as Tommy Doyle, who Paul Rudd played in Curse of Michael Myers. I've heard they're getting Anthony Michael Hall to play the character now for this new Halloween Kills. Yeah, let's see. And of course, Donald Pleasence as, Dr. Loomis. Real good character. I especially love the ending moment. Laurie asks, was it the boogeyman? And Loomis is like, as a matter of fact, that was. Yeah. I actually like the breathing sound of Michael Myers and what have you. Real good. Nick Castle, who plays the Shape, is good. I mean, I didn't mention about Dick Warlock, who did him in Halloween 2, but he's good, but I did have a negative with his moving pace and what have you, but the original Castle does a good job, and I absolutely liked his portrayal. And of course, we can't forget the great music that Mr. Carpenter did for this great movie, and I'm very happy for him. This is one of the great slasher films I've ever actually loved for many years. I mean, even though I've liked lots of other slasher flicks, like the original Psycho, which came along before that, and let's see, Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, or The Burning, or Sleepaway Camp, or even Child's Play. Halloween was one of the great slashers, and don't you ever forget it. But again, you don't have to take my word for it. But anyway, there you have it. My new ranking of the Halloween franchise. What did you think of this list? Tell me what your top favorite pick of Halloween is, or let me know how you'd rank the Halloween franchise in the comments section. Like and subscribe to my channel as well. And thank you very much for watching. Join me later tonight for my final Spooktacular October vid, and it will be a review on Trick or Treat. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya!